Hey, what's up, people? My name is Mara. Welcome again to this YouTube channel. Let me have some water. And up here, I have a fan. So probably, I don't know if you guys can hear me because, when there's fan, it may feel like windy. So please tell me you can hear me, or if that's not possible, I'll have to turn off the fan. Okay. So first, I want to start by saying thank you so much for your support. You've always been really, really amazing people. We've grown together. We've seen each other happy. We've seen each other travel. We've seen each other in many, many circumstances. And yeah, it's the end of 2020. This year was really crazy from the start. This year started when I was in Thailand, like January 1st of January 2020. I was in I was in Thailand. And now I'm ending it here in Tanzania, actually. For those guys who don't follow me on Instagram, maybe you don't know that I'm in Tanzania. For that case, please go follow me on Instagram, the same name as this YouTube channel. My name is _Marwa. I wish you guys to follow me on Instagram because I'm trying to build also this social media. I'm trying to show you my Instagram. So okay, so that's my Instagram right there. Oh, the camera is. Let me put more light, maybe. Yes. So the camera is up here today. So I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, the same name as this YouTube channel. Okay, same name as this YouTube channel. Go check our latest photos. I post there a lot of stories every single day, and every small stories that I post. Right behind me is a mirror. So don't say, Maro, we can see some hand moving. That's a mirror right there. It's a reflection of me. Yes. That tells you right in front there's a window. Oh, this is how the room looks like. I mean, there is lamp, so I'm coming like I'm putting this here because of the. Please, as you comment, please mind your comments. Please don't hurt other people's feeling. Don't be reckless in your comments. Mind, this is a very serious issue. And when I say serious, I mean like you don't hurt anybody. So I know after this video there will be crazy comments and all type of perceptions and perspectives, but I hope you guys will mind your comments. And also we are going to a new year, so we don't go to a new year with bad energy and stuff. Let me actually see if I can move this. I think it's okay here. I hope you guys can see me. I think it's very, very okay. Okay, so my name is Mara, for those who are new here. So I was in Thailand January of 2020. Okay, that's 1 year ago, depending when you're watching this video. Others we are already in 2021. So when I was there, I met my beautiful girlfriend. Oh, so I met her there. Then to cut the long story short is we went out for a night and we had like great chemistry. Then we decided to see each other again after I had left her hometown. I went to another town called Pai. When I came back to her hometown, it was my last stay there. I met her again, and we had like a great chemistry. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Okay, let's. Okay. Let me hear if you guys can hear me clearly first. Okay. So first, let me get to know if you can hear me, please, in the comments. It's very important so that maybe I could turn off this. Yes. Okay. Thank you. That's all. So, to cut the story short, is I met Bo again the second time. We had great chemistry, and before I left Thailand, she decided to travel with me. So she proposed like, hey, I don't know, be here. Like, let's go. I was like, okay, girl, if you decided, let's go then. Then we started traveling in Asia. So we left Thailand for Laos. Then from Laos, we went to Cambodia. And you guys have seen our videos. it was ups and down, crazy. Then from Cambodia, we went to the Philippines, talking about 2020. Okay, so from March, we were in Philippines, we got stuck there. And then things went really bad for us because Bo wanted to go back home, but she couldn't. So again, kinda, we had like a huge argument and, disagreement, and she ended up going home. So she went home. For me, I thought maybe like, okay, we had not lost hope on each other, but it was like, I felt like, wow, why did she leave me here in Philippines and we're traveling together in the last 4 countries now? So to cut the long story short is September this year, no, 2020. Yeah, because 2021 is already here. So this in December 2020, not December, September 2020, and I'm sorry, I've not written this anywhere, so I may make mistakes when I'm talking. Don't judge me on my words. And I'm emotional, don't push me too much. Try to understand where I'm coming from, okay, or the situation on the ground. So, September, I flew from the Philippines to Kenya because I was stuck there like 7 months. And in the last like 4 months, we were not together with Bo because Bo had left me earlier from the Philippines to Thailand. So I was there alone. And then when I came to Kenya, Bo decided to come and join me in Kenya to meet my family, for me to show her home, where I'm from. It's always very good, especially when you are dating from different countries. You take your partners to your home so they can understand like the dynamics in your home country, like like lifestyle, culture shocks. So for me, it was a really good thing because I was like, hey man, she needs to come to Kenya so that she can make a decision if she really want to stay with me or live with me. I want to put my phone charging. That's all I'm doing. So I was like, it's a good thing she decided to come to Kenya so she can decide if I'm good enough, the environment is good enough, my family is good enough, everything is good enough. So for me, actually, it was like more of let's see this how it happens. And we traveled across Kenya, like nearly maybe 80% of Kenya, from coast to coast, like from all parts of Kenya. Not really all, but let's say 70 to 80%. Major big cities or towns we went. We slept in small places, in big places, in five-star hotels, in hostels. We stayed in all sorts of maybe accommodation, okay? So from Kenya, we were like, man, it's getting too late now. That's what was around October. Actually, after like 1 month and a half, we were like, hey, we need to start traveling. We're always travelers. We're always on the road. We're always like, traveling. And for those guys who follow this channel for so long, for now, I've been to 38 countries across 5 continents. And when I say 38 is, for example, I don't recount. For example, right now I'm in Tanzania. I arrived here yesterday, depending on the time you're watching this video. And I've been in Tanzania like maybe 15 times. So I still count it as once, I still count it as one. I don't count it like 15 times. So when I say I've been to 38 countries, the other countries I've been several times. For example, the US, nearly every year I go to the US, but I don't count it like another country, no. Yes. So we decided to travel to South Africa. Okay, so we went to South Africa. Everything seemed very okay. We didn't have any problems. But when we were in my village, I don't know if you guys remember the story of the chicken. Yes, chick, not chicken, chick. If you don't remember that story, maybe you follow up my old videos. So Bo got really emotional and we had a small argument. I was like, babe, this is a small thing. Don't cry about it. Don't think about it. Don't put emotions on this. But it was somehow small. That's the first time like we had some small problems. Then from there, we traveled to South Africa. South Africa was great. We enjoyed. We traveled the entire South Africa from Durban to Cape Town to Johannesburg to Pretoria. It was really great. Then now the plan was from South Africa. That's when now things didn't start working out for us because our plan was to go to Zambia, and we go to Victoria Falls, then Zambia, Malawi, Tanzania, Kenya. That was our initial plan. So when we were there, my girlfriend tried to apply. So me, I don't need visa mostly in these African countries, especially southern part of Africa. I don't need visa, but my girlfriend, because she's from Thailand, she needs visa. Okay. So the thing is, she applied for a Zambian visa, and things didn't work out. So they rejected her visa. Okay, it came out as rejected. Okay, so, and when you asking for this visa, you have to buy flights, you have to do this. So it's like a huge gamble. So because you have to prove that you'll enter the country and live and place you're staying. So we did that. When it came negative, when it was rejected, so we were like, man, now where should we go? Should we go to Namibia or should we go to Botswana? We were like trying to see. Imagine like 4 days before, not really even 4 days, 3 days before like our visa expired, our 30 days expired, because we were betting on Zambia too much. We were like, we're going to Zambia, then from there. But you see, when things didn't work out, so 3 days before our visa expired in South Africa, we were like, okay, fine. We can actually take a bus from here, because from South Africa, only Mozambique had opened its borders, its land borders with South Africa. Like Zimbabwe and South Africa, the borders were closed. Other countries' borders were closed. But there was this Mozambique where everything seemed very nice. So we booked our bus. She didn't actually have visa, but we realized like everybody needed visa for Mozambique. So we were like, oh, let's just go up to the border. Then from there, we shall sort things with the immigration officers. So sure enough, we left South Africa, and we went to Mozambique, where everything now like went to the other side. Like everything, blew out of space. So we arrived in Mozambique. We processed our visa. Everything was okay. So after like 5 days, we discovered like it's really hard to travel in Mozambique. Like we wanted to take the bus from Mozambique to Tanzania, okay? Just not like one way, because it's like 3 days if you take one way. So we were like, we shall be traveling like from city to city. So we can start from Maputo, which is in the south. Then we travel slowly to the central, up to the north. Then we enter Tanzania, okay? So that was our initial plan. We didn't have any problem, even at the immigration offices. That's what we told them. We told them we are going to Tanzania. And actually, Bo had asked for a visa to Tanzania, and they had given her visa to Tanzania. So we were sure, and me, I don't need visa for Tanzania. So it was a sure bet that we are going to Tanzania. But the thing is, our plan was to use buses, but slowly, no pressure. We were like, we shall stay in Mozambique for like 10 to 12 days. So we stay in Maputo, which is the capital, like 3 to 5 days at most. Then from there, we start moving north slowly. So after 5 days, we discovered we couldn't leave Mozambique, because in the center of the country, there's some turmoil. And in the north, between Mozambique and Tanzania, there's something like a war. There's a group here in Africa, especially in East, and now I just discovered it's in Mozambique. It's called Al-Shabaab. It's a problem. It's mainly in Somalia. So these people give us problem, like in terms of peace here. So they bomb in Kenya. They bomb. So I was shocked. Al-Shabaab, this group, is in Mozambique and is claiming the north side of Mozambique, meaning actually we checked within the last 30 days, they had attacked 8 buses, and people had been killed. Okay. So we saw, this was a huge gamble. And most of the time when I'm traveling with Bo, she's different, because we're in Africa. Majority, it's black, majority of Africa's people, we are black. So when I'm with Bo, she can stand out anytime. So I felt like I didn't feel okay. I was like, okay, fine. Both of us, we didn't feel okay. We were like, fine, let's try to see a solution. So actually, right there, that's when the problem started now, like huge problem, like really started. Like right at that moment when we realized we can't travel by bus, problems starting from there. And if you guys follow me that much, I said like, hey, we are stuck in Mozambique. Actually, there are videos that I created, just easygoing, saying we are stuck in Mozambique. But I think for Bo, it didn't sound okay. He really hit her a lot, because our plan was on the 23rd of December 2020. We should have been in Kenya with my family having Christmas and these celebrations as Bob prepares to go to Thailand the following year, which is 2021. Okay. So we were stuck in Mozambique in a way that we couldn't use the bus. So we were trying to see alternatives. So we came like, okay, let's see flight. So we tried the first week, we would see a flight is there, but when we tried to book this flight, we reach the point of payment, it doesn't go through. So we put every detail, it doesn't go through. So we went to, and now the funny thing is here, like this was very unique. This is a very unique situation we found in Mozambique. There was only one flight per week traveling from Mozambique to Tanzania directly. And other flights were going through South Africa or Ethiopia or Kenya back to Tanzania. Okay. Bo already had a visa to Tanzania. And our plan was to come to Tanzania, where I am right now, Then from there, I head to Kenya. But now, from Mozambique, these countries are together like this. They are together. Our plan was to go by bus up to Tanzania, the same way we left South Africa to Mozambique. But things didn't work out. So it happened that there was only one flight per week in a country of 30 million, that is Mozambique. A direct flight from, actually it's not direct, it flies from Maputo, which is the capital of Mozambique, to another big city of Mozambique is called Pemba, then from Pemba to Dar es Salaam. So this flight, we tried looking for it for weeks, okay? That was our only bet, because we had tried another option. Maybe we go back to South Africa, then fly from South Africa to Tanzania, it's easy. But the thing is, I needed visa to go back to South Africa. That's one thing again with African countries. Even if you're African, for example, my girlfriend, she was from Thailand, or she's from Thailand. She didn't need visa for South Africa. But me as a Kenyan, I needed visa for South Africa, which I already had processed a month earlier before going to South Africa, and it's a huge process. So we were like, okay, fine, let's do this. Let's go to the South African consulate or embassy, try to find a visa for me. Then once we get this visa, we can take a bus back to South Africa, then fly from South Africa to Tanzania. Well, going to the embassy, we found hundreds of people, like chaotic people, until we were like, man, this is not the best option, okay? And you see, there's another thing. You are applying for this visa. You don't know when it will come out. You are not sure when the visas will come out. And also our time was running out because we only had 30 days in given by the immigration officers in Mozambique. So there was kind of panic, but me, I was more relaxed. But Bo was really disoriented. I think from that time, she didn't feel any more comfortable, like traveling and just being in that mood of traveling. I felt like she felt out of space, She felt like we are stuck in a country, and she started like being disoriented, I think, something like that. Me, I kept calm, because always you have to be calm, man. You're the captain, you're the commander of the travel. You always have to show resilience and focus, and also figure out the way out. But for Bo, her mood was off. So for that reason, actually, I'm telling this story from my side. So maybe from her side, it could be very different. But this is me, what I feel. From that stage, any small thing that I would do, or any small thing that we did that maybe some person would not like, it was like a fight. Not really like physical fight, but Bo would get really moody and not talk to me, or should not talk to me for a while. Then maybe later during the day, things will run on smooth. So things started just becoming like, you know, that energy, you feel like things are not flowing. Okay. So we found a flight on our third week trying. Okay. We found a flight. Somebody, I'm seeing somebody saying, Maro, you controlling. I don't know what you mean, but I've seen that crazy comment. I'll call it crazy because some people are just using like those type of words just to pull me down, you know. Those people who don't like me, they're always like, oh, these guys like this. Traveling is not easy, okay? Traveling is not easy, especially if you're traveling two people. You know, when you are alone, you can decide to sleep hungry and say, tomorrow I'll buy water out there. When you're two people, traveling is not easy. It's not easy the way people think, because every single day plans change, and you are thinking we are going north, you change to south, okay? But people don't understand that. They think it's just a fairy tale. It's like writing a story. Traveling is ups and downs. Traveling is unpredictable, totally unpredictable. Like me, me and Bo, we went to the Philippines one time thinking we shall stay 30 days. I ended up staying 7 months. So those guys here jumping here saying, oh, Maro, you controlling, or you are this. Those are just haters and crazy guys trying to push an agenda which is not there. Okay, but the thing is, you have to understand. Me being in Africa, I felt I have to guard what I have. Like, I have to guard my girlfriend. I have to guard our luggage. So I have to be careful. Let's say we are walking in the street and maybe there's something maybe happening. I have to tell my girlfriend, hey, please walk here, do this. I have to do that because people get robbed, people get, you know, anywhere in the world. So I have to take charge in terms of just being a captain or commander. You have to do that. You have to take care of yourself. Okay, if you don't have, just walk in the streets with your phone doing like this and see what will happen. Even in my home country, Nairobi, you can't do that. So Bo got really frustrated because we missed our flight. Not really missed our flight, we couldn't find this flight, but we ended up getting a flight on the 29th of December 2020, okay? So that flight was already like, Christmas will pass us, we shall not see Christmas, we shall not be with our family. Like, for me, I was like, it's okay, you know, it's okay. We are not dying, we are still healthy and everything is okay. It's just a matter of time. So actually what really happened for us to get that flight is we kept going back to this airline. It was the only airline, the only option, you know. You guys may think like, Marwa, does it mean there are no airlines flying? All international airlines have been closed going to Mozambique, especially Mozambique, Tanzania. And other flights were going through Ethiopia and they will take like 24 hours, like layover. Even South Africa, you fly from Mozambique to South Africa, maybe 1 hour, but you stay in South Africa for 20 hours or 25 hours. And you see, when it's more than 24 hours, I need visa to be there. So the only option was to wait for this flight, which we kept on going to the head office of this LAM. It's called LAM. It's the Mozambican national carrier. Until one day the lady said, hey, you guys have been coming here every single time. You've never found a flight? We said, Madam, every day we come here looking for a flight. We've never found it. And we've been trying online. We've been coming here. We've never found. Until this madam said, hey, give me your passports. I'm going to put you in the system. And your names will be hanging here. Anytime there's a chance, we shall book you. Sure enough, when she did that, the following night, I received an SMS saying, your flight has been confirmed. Please come and pay. And imagine flying from Mozambique to Tanzania, countries which are next to each other. We paid $500 each. It was close to 35,000 Medicat. Medicat is the name of the currency in Mozambique. Roughly $500 each. So for two of us, I had to pay $1,000, okay, to come here. So it was sure we are going to Tanzania. So everything calm, but now we were just waiting for that day. So you know, during those times when we had these problems of missing flights and not finding, we would have like small arguments here and there, but I will not take them serious. They are normal, like a couple arguments, you know, like, oh, this, something, you know. So we decided instead of staying in the city, we were in Maputo, which is the capital. We decided instead of staying in the city and just like killing our time in the city every day and waiting for just this flight, let's try even going to some village and, you know, just getting out of the big city and, you know, relaxing our minds and, you know. So we found this place called Punta Doro. I think you guys have seen my latest videos. All videos are from that place called Punta Doro. So we went there. We found a place in a tent, nice tent. And when I say tent, it's a nice tent. You can see it from my videos. Actually, you could pay a lot of money if that tent was like in a national park. You can pay even $1,000 a night. But we found a nice place to stay, very calm. So one day we were playing. Actually, one day we played this game draft. You know, so we played this draft and. Bo didn't know much of the rules of this draft, so I was teaching her, telling her, for example, if you don't eat, I don't know if you guys know this game, the draft, the one that you push the, you know, I don't know if you guys know draft. So we played this game. I taught Bo how I taught Bo how to, or yeah, I taught Bo how to play it. And also the owner of that place, we asked him for some rules for clarification to just understand if this game have a different, you know, it has a different like rules in different countries. So the owner told us, like, for example, if somebody makes a move of you towards you and you have to eat, you know, like there's no option about that. So why am I telling you about that story? The following day, that's where everything hell broke loose. So the following day, me, I was busy working on my laptop, doing some stuff, actually creating videos and, you know, editing. It was Bo's birthday. So I think also where that the problem also started also because Bo's birthday was around there. Bo's birthday was on 23rd December 2020, okay? So on Bo's birthday, remember, we ran away from the city, okay? So we ran away from the city because we didn't want to just stay there and keep waiting for this 29th, okay? So when we went like kind of a small town where even people don't sell anything like cell phones, no big malls. It's just small town with nice beaches. So I asked Bo what I could do for her birthday, and she told me she doesn't want to tell me anything. I have to decide on me, like, because me, when my birthday was 15th November, I told Bo, today I want to feel like a baby and you're going to take care of everything. Like if you say sit down, I'll sit down. If you say we are going here, you're going to take, like, I don't want to think, I don't want to engage myself in anything. You take control. So Bo took me for a hike. For those guys who watch my videos or been watching my videos, Bo took me to a hike in this Table Mountain in Cape Town, South Africa, because we were there, okay? So me, I found myself here. In my mind, I was like, man, I wanna buy this girl an iPhone. In my mind, because Bo likes Apple stuff. So before actually we left the city, I asked Bo. I didn't want to tell her like I'm gonna buy you an iPhone or something like this, because you know it's a birthday gift, so it has to be like a gift, and a gift you don't have to tell people before, like you give them. So I told Bo to take me to the biggest malls, to accompany me to the biggest malls in Mozambique. We went to some big malls. We couldn't find the phone I was looking for. So me, I would just jokingly say like, hey, let's go to that place and see cell phones. I want to replace my cell phone. But in my mind, I knew I wanna buy her an iPhone. So I didn't find the iPhone, in short. I didn't find an iPhone in Mozambique. And if you're from Mozambique, please let me know where you can buy an iPhone. So me, I couldn't find it. So in my mind, I was like, man, I feel so sad. I really want to buy this girl an iPhone because her phone, Bo's phone, is very old and it has cracked screens. And since I met her, she's been using this phone all through, So I was like, man, I want to buy her an iPhone, But in my mind, I didn't tell her this, okay? And I'm not saying it because of the videos. I'm not saying it to look nice or to look. I'm telling you from the honesty, deep down, like my honest, and God is my witness, okay? So I couldn't find this iPhone. So we went to the village. So I didn't have a better gift to give Bo, I didn't have a better gift to give Bo. So I told her, Mom, I want to buy you something, but we can't find it here. Can we go to Dar es Salaam? Because where am I right now? Where I am right now, Tanzania, on 29th. Then I can buy you a gift before the end. Bo was like, you don't have to worry about that, Marwa, and you don't have to buy me an expensive gift, So to cut the long story short is I never gave Bo a gift on her birthday. So for Bo, she didn't understand this part of my side. Like I wanted to buy her these, and she didn't know that. So I think she got really mad. So you see, the pressure of being stuck in a country and also me not buying her a gift on her birthday. But I took her out. But you see, the problem is we travel a lot. So it looked like another normal day for her because if you travel a lot, always you're in these beaches, always you're in new hotels or you're in small villas. So for people who travel, especially like me and Bo, she didn't find it like exciting. It looked like a normal day of our life because that's what we do every single day. So I think she got really, really mad, but she didn't tell me anything, okay? So that was on 23rd. So 24th of December, 2020, after one day after her birthday. So Bo, we were having lunch, okay? We were having lunch. Not lunch, it was I don't know, I can't yeah, I can't, it was around lunchtime. I don't know if it's lunch or breakfast. I can't really remember. We had finished eating some food, and Bo invited me to play this draft that we had played 3 days ago before her birthday. Actually, during her birthday, a day before. Yeah, I'm trying to remember here, so don't judge me too much. And I'm not contradicting myself. I have not written this anywhere. I've not scripted. I'm just saying in terms of my memory. Okay. So, man, so we played the draft. So, but this time I told Bo, hey, we're gonna play this draft like professionals, because the day before we were playing just as amateur and I was teaching you. Today we are playing as professionals, okay? No, I will not say you're my girlfriend, I have to be soft on you or something like this. We're gonna just play like the rules of the game. So as we were playing, it reached a point where me, maybe Bo didn't see this, but me, I was playing the game, calculating like 3 steps, 4 steps. When I move these, I'm seeing other, I was just trying to see the game like I could see it, like I could see what will happen if this move is made and this move. Oh, so we played the first game. Bo did not eat. You give her. So there are two ways. Maybe I don't know. I'm talking too much. Even sometimes I feel like I need to take a rest. But let me keep telling you this story, okay? So to cut the long story short, is I played and I was winning like every small step. So and it reached a point where I was supposed to eat like 3 of her like this I don't know how to call them. Yeah, those stuff. Maybe I was supposed. Bran, thank you. My brother says greeting from Japan. Thank you, my brother. You've always supported me, man. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, and happy New Year. So I made a move. Okay, so we were playing this game. I made a move towards my girlfriend, and she was supposed to eat. And if she ate that one, I would have eaten 3 of her, of her maybe her bottle tops, So when she realized that, she didn't want that move to be executed. Like she didn't want to eat. So I told her no, but the rule of the game says, ma'am, you have to eat. And she says, what if I don't eat? So I told her, oh, no, 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 no. It's just simple, ma'am. We are playing a game and we are not betting on anything like money and stuff. Just eat and we keep playing the game. And she says, what if I don't eat? I don't eat then. I don't eat. I don't want to do this. Then I told her, okay, fine, ma'am. So if you invited me to play a game and now I'm winning and you don't want me to win, for me, I think that's being selfish, or you want me to lose and you win, something like that. And it's not my rule. It's about the game. Well, when I finished that statement, and I said, okay, fine, thank you, but I think let me not just keep playing this game with you. Let me just go back and do my job because I already felt like now here because she's saying, what if I don't eat? So I'm like, whoa. So okay, let me take you back. Before her the day before, 3 days before that day, 3 days before that day, okay, 3 days before that day, Bo casually mentioned, casually, okay, casually, you know, casually is when you're just talking a normal conversation here and there, and somebody pops in a point. So Bo had told me, we were in the beach, and Bo had told me, you know, I plan to go home, Thailand, okay? Bo tells me, I plan to go back home 3 days before that game, okay? I plan to go back home in January. I said, okay, mom, no problem, but at least let's solve this problem we have at hand right now. And the problem was we leave Mozambique because we already stuck there for like 3 weeks. For those guys who have been following this, okay? So, and I just said casually like that, okay, mom, I agree. I'm not saying you're not going home, but let's first solve this problem at hand. And then from there, once we're in Tanzania, actually my plan was once we're in Tanzania, because the next move will be going to Kenya. So we would be like booking a flight to Thailand, because, you know, when you go to a new country, they ask you, where is your flight out and something like that. So I told Bo, just chill, mom. It was a very casual conversation. It was not a big deal. It was like maybe like it lasted like that point, just like 1 minute, you know, just a mention. So so now we are back to the playing the game. So when I said, okay, Bo, so you don't want me to win, I feel this is not okay with me. Me now, okay, it's not okay with me. I don't want to play this game anymore, because there's no reason of me playing a game that you don't want to lose, or you don't want to follow the rules, because the rules of the game says if I give you, you have to eat. And actually, the owner of the place we were staying, we had asked him a day before, and he told us the rules of the game say if somebody gives you, you must eat. So because those are moves of, you know, winning and losing, something like that, okay? So man, when I left that chair, Bo started shouting at me like, hey, you never listen to me. So that's how she started. You never listen to me, and I want you to buy my flight right now. And I'm leaving. I'm going to Thailand on the 14th of January, 2020. Okay, 2021. Sorry, 2021. So you see, there was already tension. Me and Bo, from the table where we are playing this draft. Okay, so there was already tension already until I had to leave that chair and go back to where my laptop was, because I was working before she invited me to play this game. And here she's already telling me now, hey, I want you to go. So, you know, I always use my card to book these flights. Bo says, I want you to book my flight right now from Kenya to Thailand. So imagine we're already having a disagreement, okay? We're already having a disagreement. And already Bo is already putting another pressure on me by saying I have to buy her. And actually I have, not like, hey, do you think I should buy that flight? Not like that. Somebody, it was a command. So for me, I felt really bad. I felt like, no, why is she? So remember, we were already on high notes, you know, we had like high tensions and everything. So I didn't want, because she was shouting at me and yelling, you know, she was shouting and yelling. And, you know, we were in a very like beautiful place, very nice. And there were visitors also there. We are not alone. We are not the only guests, you know. I know maybe when the owner of that place may be watching me right now, and he will testify to this. So me, I walked. So I walked to my room where we were sleeping, to our room, because we were sharing the same space. Because I didn't want both shouting on me, so I left her alone there, and I was just trying to give her space, you know. I was just trying to give her space so she can calm down and everything. Okay. So I went to my room. I stayed there like 15 minutes. Not really 15. I think maybe like 5 minutes. I think she calmed down. So I was like, okay, let me go back to work, because I had left everything on the table. So going back to work, Bo sees me and asks me, where is the card? So me, I'm like, wow. So even I think in her mind, she thought when I went to the room, I went to pick the card to pay for her flight home. So when I came back, I didn't have the card because me, I didn't register like I have to. I felt like she was pressuring me to do it that impulsively, and me, I don't do things like that. And imagine, it's not like small amounts of money I'm paying here. We are talking about over $1,000. Actually, 3 days ago, I discovered it was like $2,000 of that flight. So imagine me paying $2,000 impulsively, like just because you guys have disagreed and somebody wants to go home and she wants you to pay like $2,000. So I was like, no. So I didn't say no. So when I came back without the card, Bo was like, where's the card? Me, I kept quiet. And she burst into like cry, like, oh, and she ran. She left that place. There were many people there, I told you we were not alone. So she ran and everybody was like, just like looking at her. Wow. So me, I didn't know where she went to. Okay. She just ran. And after me, I was like really confused and everything. So you see how things have escalated from just a game and this and this and this. So, man, after like 10 minutes, maybe 15, I saw Bo going to the room. So where, we were sharing a public space and we had rooms, different places. So I saw Bo going to the room. So I decided, let me go to the room and see maybe what's wrong with her. Like talk to her and tell her, Mom, calm down, this and this and this. When I arrived in the room, the first thing she was telling me, are you paying my flight or not? Like really? And I told her, you can't force me to do this like by force, like I have to do it by force like this. I'm not saying I'm not paying your flight, but the thing is we have to sit down and decide like this is what we are supposed to do as a couple. Like we have to. Then Bo tells me, I already talked to my embassy. Bo tells me this. I already talked to my embassy, and my embassy tells me I have to pay the flight like right now. So that's where I disconnected with Bo. When she mentioned the word embassy, like my embassy, her embassy, okay, that's when I disconnected with Bo. So I felt like, wait, we are a team here. So in my mind, I was like, wait, we are a team here. You've already jumped and already told your embassy about your troubles in Mozambique, like we are stuck and you want to go home. And the embassy has already organized the flight that you need to pay. So I felt disconnected. I felt like, wait, I'm kind of traveling alone because in my mind, I didn't speak this, but in my mind, because we are traveling together with my girlfriend who we've been traveling for a whole year. And now she's telling me she already talked to her embassy. That means not on that day. That means she's been communicating with the embassy before, because you can't just tell me of which is true. She didn't communicate with the embassy that day, but she had already talked with her embassy behind my back, behind me not knowing, behind us as a couple not agreeing on it. So I was like, man, come on. Why did you just talk to your embassy instead of talking to me, like planning these things together? Like I felt like she jumped me. I felt like, and this is not the first time she did the same thing. Also, when we were in the Philippines, we were stuck there. Okay, we were stuck there because of COVID. She talks to her embassy, and she told me she did the same exact thing, and she asked me to pay for her flight home without my knowledge. The problem is we are a couple. We are traveling together. Under happiness and sadness, it's like we are in an ocean. When there are waves, we swim together. When it's calm, we laugh together. But at this moment, I felt like Bo really disregards me, like in a way, she doesn't actually text me. Maybe I don't know. I felt like out of space. I felt like, wait, we are a couple here, but you already talked to your embassy about you going home, and they already organized a flight for you. All I need to do is pay. So I felt like, no, so I told her, and I told her this: look, you can't force me. You can't force me to be in a plan that I was not part of. Okay. So you can't force me. That's what I told Bo. You can't force me to be in a plan that I was not part of, because when she was planning with her embassy about her flight home, I was not there. So I was like, man, come on, why would I involve myself in a plan that you didn't tell me till the last minute, and you're asking me to pay $2,000 instantly. And one thing you should understand is, I used to pay my flights using my Bank of American card, okay? So maybe this is more private stories. But to cut the long story short, is my Bank of American card, somebody tried to use it to purchase things online, and I had to call my Bank of America, and tell them, hey, please cancel my card because 2 transactions have been made, which I didn't do. So my Bank of America canceled that card. So I had to open a new bank account in Kenya, withdraw money physically from my other bank, which I cannot buy things online, and put money into this Kenyan bank, okay, so that we can travel, okay? So I was taking money from one bank to another bank, so that, because this new bank was offering me the option of paying online, okay? So when Bo was asking me to pay her flight, and the flight was $2,000, I knew, like, even right now, this cannot be very possible. And the funny thing, even in Mozambique, the maximum money you can withdraw from an ATM is $66 per withdrawal. And if you're doing international transactions, it's a lot of money, in terms of withdrawing, because you can maybe do it 5 times. So I told Bo, just be patient, ma. When we go, imagine we already have flights. We already booked our flight to Dar es Salaam, and also we had everything. We had everything set. We had already even checked our COVID appointment. We had an appointment already to do COVID test, because nowadays you have to, anytime you're entering a new country, except Tanzania, actually. In Tanzania, they don't require COVID test for you to. They don't check it. People don't wear mask here. That's another story for the next videos coming. I'll be showing you that story, okay? So, but the funny thing is, from Mozambique, even if you're going to Tanzania where they don't need COVID test, for you to go to the airport or to get into the plane, you need to show COVID test in Mozambique. So you see, it's different countries, different policies. So we had everything set, and actually that was on the 24th. Yeah, that was on 24th. We were only left with like 5 days before flying. So I told my girlfriend, no, mom, look, just calm down. She didn't want to listen to anything. So she got violent. She started beating me up. Like really bad, really, really bad. And you see, now me, I was wondering, should I retaliate back? Sometimes actually, even just in a matter of reflex, when you see somebody trying to hit you, maybe you may do your hand like this. I didn't do actually those stuff, but so she started getting so violent, like really, really violent. I posted the video on my Instagram. So go on my Instagram, check the video. It's there actually. It's not even 5 days old. Maybe go check. She got really violent. She was beating me up. The thing is, I could beat her up. I could defend myself. I could do whatever. But I knew anything I do, nobody will understand me. Nobody will be on my side. So I acted foolish. I acted like a weakling, and I acted like just that foolish guy, So all I had to do, because she was using her hands, I had to hold her hands so tight so that at least she doesn't keep inflicting pain on my back. And also she was scratching me all over. You go see the video there. But I'm still healing. You can still see I'm still like this. This is just a small scratch here. You can see I'm still healing. I'm still healing. Not bad. Okay. So somebody may be laughing, oh, a girl beat you up. Yeah, the thing is, if I beat her up, even just one slap, I knew where I will end up. I'll be in jail right now. You'll be like, oh, Maro was a good guy. We miss Maro. So actually, I thank God I acted that way. I thank God I had to control myself. I had just to behave in a foolish way, but in a smart way, Okay. So somebody says, okay, I don't know. I don't want to read the comments because I'll get distracted. So after that, what happened is I felt really bad, okay? Because even the people around there, and you see the problem with Bo sometimes is she can hurt herself. She can scratch herself. It's not the first time she has done it, and I don't want to talk too much about her life, but she has this side, like when she's angry, like she really blows, like really blows, And she, long time ago when we had like major arguments, she would like, we would separate and she would hurt herself. She would like scratch herself, her hands or her neck, you know. But this time she did it to me. So I felt like, wow, now this is really bad. This is really toxic because, and now both started saying my main problem, and she keeps saying this is I don't listen to her. That's what she says. So me, I'm like, it's not like I don't listen to you. We only disagree. There's a huge difference between listening to somebody and disagreeing with somebody, like maybe like her telling me buy my flight now, and I say please wait until we go to the next country. And actually I use the words please, you know, like chill, like come on, like try to understand. And now the problem is after that I decided like this, we don't have to spend. And it was really bad because until the owner of the place we were staying was the guy like treated my scratches because blood was coming out. You can even tell like a place like this, blood must be coming out. So this guy treated me and told me, so you want to report this to the police and something like that? I said, no. I said, it doesn't matter. But the thing I'll do is we shall not stay in the same room today. I'll stay in a different room, okay? So, and even the owner of the place, my mom called me actually because I posted this on Instagram, because I had to post it because it was very important, because stories can easily change from you being attacked to be the attacker, you know, and especially being a guy, you know, society does not have a back for a guy, and everybody knows. Even today, if you know, we all know what's happening around the world. Okay, so I don't want to go into that. So let me drink some water, guys. So oh man. So I ended up I ended up talking to the owner of the place, like, hey, please give me a separate room. I can stay there for the night, and maybe we see tomorrow how things go, okay? Because this was really bad, because this was physical. I didn't know her plan. I didn't know what was running into her mind. So I didn't move my things. I just took my towel and I went to the next room. I slept there. And the following day we woke up. Bo didn't want to talk to me at all. She had breakfast and she left. Like she went out. I don't know. She was maybe planning something. Then that day I was feeling tired because the night before I didn't sleep. Like this thing was just disturbing my entire mind. So I didn't have a peace of mind. So, and actually my sister called me. We talked. And when we were talking, I told my sister to speak English so that Bo understands what I'm saying. So she doesn't say me and my sister, we are planning on something on him and talking. So, you know, so my sister was on my side saying it's really wrong for you to be attacked. Imagine if that was the opposite. And Bo didn't like those statements from my sister. Up to today, actually, Bo does not like my sister anymore, actually. I don't know, maybe I'm speaking for her, but she told me she doesn't like my sister. That's what she told me. So to cut the long story short is, after that incident, so the following day after we had breakfast and Bo left, I think she went to look for maybe an ATM or something. I don't know. I can't say what, but she left the compound. Me, I was feeling really tired. I went back to sleep, you know. That was on the 25th. Was it 25th or 24th? Yeah, even I've lost count. So I went back to sleep. When I woke up, I found Bo had left. Bo had packed all her stuff. She didn't take any of my stuff. She had packed all of her stuff. And I bought her a camera. This camera here. I bought her a camera, this camera. I remember in the conversation of my sister, we spoke about like how I had sacrificed for Bo, because I really sacrificed a lot. And you know, being a man, and I'm the guy who told her, you know what, come, we go, and I'll take care of you. So I was telling my sister, like, this is the camera I had bought Bo. This camera is like, I think $500, and my camera is I don't know where my camera is. And this is my camera right here. This is one of my cameras I use. I use very small cameras. You see that? For those guys who want to buy stuff, you can go to the link here. You're gonna find this camera. So you can see my cameras, oh, right here. They are like cracked. It's not new. It's a very old camera. I don't know if you guys can see. See? So I was telling my sister how like I sacrificed, because the thing is I didn't buy this camera for Bo. I sent Bo money in Thailand before she came to Africa, and I told her to buy me 2 cameras, one for myself and one for my sister. So she bought these cameras, but I had this already, okay? So when she came to Africa, I was like, no, Bo, I'm gifting you this camera as your camera because I want you also to prosper on your YouTube channel, and you know. And there are many things I've done for my girl, as my girl, you know, flying her all over the world, and also many things that I don't have to mention here, because let them just remain private the way they are, because maybe she may feel bad like I'm saying something like this, and this is a sensitive topic. So in the conversation with my sister that night, because my sister was calling me to make sure if I'm okay, so I was telling my sister I've sacrificed for Bo, but she seems not to appreciate that fact, you know. So the following day, Bo left without my knowledge, because I was sleeping. Because the night before I was very tired. I didn't sleep because I was thinking, and all night I didn't sleep. And so the following day I was sleeping during the day, and I woke up. I found Bo left. She took her bag and disappeared. She didn't tell me where she had gone. She didn't tell me anything, and yeah, so I didn't know what to actually do, but I was like, you know, she's a grown up. She knows what to do. She can survive, you know. So my plan was on the 25th, which was Christmas Day. I don't celebrate Christmas actually. Christmas Day, I leave that small town, Ponta del Duro, to the capital, because remember on the 29th, I had a flight from 29th December of 2020. I had a flight. I was supposed to have a flight from Maputo, Mozambique to Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, okay? Not just me and Bo, 2 of us, okay? So one thing I knew in my mind was things will go like this. Maybe we may not talk to each other for maybe 2-3 days, but at the end of the day, we shall talk to each other and try to see if we can solve things. But it really hurt me that Bo attacked me physically, because personally, I don't believe in like attacking people and trying to do this and that. And also, you know, she puts me in an awkward situation, you know, in an awkward situation that something bad can happen. And I end up like killing my career, man, that I've worked so hard for, killing my dream and everything, man, you know. So I didn't like the fact that she was physical. And that is actually one of the main reasons I had also to post that video, to just remind her it's not a good thing to be physical in a relationship. Physical is really bad. So I went to Maputo. So remember, that was Christmas Day. I think it was on a Friday. Friday, yes. So Saturday, we were supposed, me and Bo, to go and have a COVID test, because remember we had already booked this before we left the big city to the small town where we broke up. So I texted Bo and asked her, "Hey girl, what's up?" I don't know if I said girl, but I said, "Hey, what's up? Has the airline," because we had a flight on the 29th, "has the airline told you anything about the flight?" Or because we used the number that she had to register for the details in the airline, you know, the phone number. So if there was something, they would have called her, not me. So Bo responds and tells me, and I've not heard anything from the airline, but if I hear anything, I'll let you know. Okay, so me, I chilled. That was our first conversation since she had left. And so I knew, maybe in my mind, maybe I knew when I go to the COVID test center, I'll find her there, and maybe from there we can talk and try to see what's the problem. Because I didn't want to rush into conclusion and throw words here and there. I didn't want to do that. That's why people are asking me, "Maro, what's wrong?" And I couldn't respond to them, because I didn't want to respond to that. And actually, this will be the only and last time I'm talking about this incident, because I'm not a guy who believes in creating scenarios. People are thinking like it's a prank, it's something. It's not a prank. I'm not that guy, man. I work so hard that I don't need to do pranks to support myself. I don't believe in shortcuts. I believe in working hard and God's blessing. That's all I believe in. So people are saying it's a prank, or is this, or is that, or it's maybe it's not about it. This is true story. People were hurting. It was really dangerous. It was very volatile situation. So I went to get COVID test, and Bo was not there. I took my COVID test. I came back home, and I was waiting for the COVID test on Monday, which was on 28th of December 2020. So after getting the COVID test, I texted Bo and I asked her if we could meet and talk about, what's going on. So Bo says, okay. She asked me, I told her, hey, I asked her, because one thing I was sure is she was in Maputo. Okay, she was in Maputo. I didn't want to meet her in the plane, like sitting next to me, and we had like problem. I wanted us to talk and just see if we can figure out what's going on, because we've been traveling together for a whole year, for a whole year. I think, and 24/7 we are always together. Like if you see me here, Bo is right next here, or if Bo is right in front, I'm right behind her. Like for all this time, anything that we do, even if I'm going to buy water outside, I can't go alone. She's always, let's go together. Okay. So she agrees to meet me, and she gave me a place where we should meet, some nice restaurant in Maputo, Indian restaurant. And we agreed, set time, and we met. So we went there. So I didn't want to start asking, so what do you think? No. We had food, and and I think also she had calmed down. So we had food, and we didn't talk about what had happened in the restaurant until when we left. Then we started walking around looking for ice cream, just bringing back the vibe. So we found some ice cream. We bought some people some food in the street. We always do this a lot. Especially me, I always buy people food anywhere I go in the world, even in the US, anywhere I go. This is one thing I do, and I never do it on camera. The ones you see in the camera could be like 5%. I do it more than you can imagine. So like that day, I remember I think we helped very many people in the street. We were eating ice cream. We were just sitting next to the road, and people just walk, maybe homeless kid or something like that. So we ended up talking about our problem. Okay, we ended up talking. I asked Bo, really, Bo, was it about the game that made you act the way you acted? Become violent on me? And Bo was like, it was not about the game. This has been pain that has been paining me. And she started mentioning like incidences, saying, but the main thing she said that I can remember, and right now I can remember, is she said like, I don't listen to her. That's what she says. Like, I don't listen to her. That's what she said. So, maybe that could be true, or maybe that could be wrong, depending on how you look at things. But the thing is, Bo says I don't listen to her. And me, for example, when she said I have to pay her flight right now, and I said no, for me, I was just disagreeing with her point. I was just saying, no, I can't pay $2,000, right? She had not mentioned like it's 2,000. I came to realize it's 2,000 because actually I knew like, and I didn't want to do those kind of impulsive. We don't do that. I've been traveling for 3 years nonstop, 38 countries, and I can't remember the number of flights I've taken. I never do my travels like that impulsively. I have to plan. I have to see everything is going. I have to see if it's on a weekday. So, like if we fly on a Thursday, it's really good because we can do a COVID test on maybe Monday or Tuesday and pick our result. Like we have to plan all these things. So we ended up sitting there. We spent the whole day together. And we talked and talked. And the funny thing is, we still kept on disagreeing on things as we talked about that. We kept on disagreeing on things. And both told me she's done with this relationship. Like she told her friends and her mom, and I think something like that. She's done with this relationship. I told her, I'm not done with you. I told her I'm not done with you because I strongly believe like sometimes people get really emotional and maybe act in a certain way. But I had to make my point very clear. Like it was really wrong for her to attack me physically. And I told her, what if me I attacked you? What if imagine it was me doing this to you? What would you have done? Right now I'll be in jail, right? And she said, no, you'll not be in jail because I will not have reported you to the police. I said, oh, so you not have reported me if I, like, I don't want to talk those words. So she said, yeah, I could not do that, and I will never do that. That's both saying from her mouth. And I told her, so do you regret doing what you did? And she said, no, I don't regret. I don't regret doing that. Actually, I felt really good doing it after doing it. That's what Bo told me. That's her own words. I know she'll watch this video and she understands that I'm not lying. And I'm not that guy who is lying. I'm not that guy. I've never been since my childhood, and I think that's why I've been very successful in what I do. And to be who I am today is because I always believe if you lie, you're trading your freedom. Or if you use shortcuts, you're trading your freedom with this beautiful lie. So I never lie. So Bo told me she doesn't regret doing what she did. And like I asked her, she doesn't regret what she did. And she told me she felt much better after doing it. So I was really confused. In other words, she felt relieved after attacking me and being physically assaultive. So that really confused me, really confused me a lot. And I was like, so, wow. So first she told me she's done with the relationship. Okay, that was number one. And she told me she doesn't regret what she did. And third, she told me she felt relieved after doing it. So meaning maybe she can do it again. That's what if you don't regret an act, meaning you can do it again. If you don't regret making a decision, meaning you can do it again. That's what it means. Okay. And that really left me wondering, man. So but Bo was really shocked that I looked for her because she knew I may never talk to her anymore, and she knew I will not even do a follow-up. And that's the time she told me she had booked a flight. Okay. After that time, she told me, actually, I've booked my flight from Mozambique to Thailand. Remember, Bo and me, our plan was we travel to South Africa. From South Africa, we travel by bus slowly up to Kenya so that she can see more African countries. And me too, we could experience as a couple. But she told me she had already booked her flight and she had already, so going to Thailand is critical. Going to Thailand, you have to quarantine for 14 days and you have to pay for your quarantine. Or pay the flight that she was asking me to pay, the $2,000 flight, and you'll have free quarantine. In other words, you are still not having a free quarantine. You're actually paying and they may be making more profit. Going to Thailand, if you're going to Thailand right now, even if you're a Thai citizen. So Bo told me she got a flight from Mozambique to Thailand for $500 and $1,000 for her quarantine, 15 days in Thailand. Okay, so in total, her mom, actually she told me it's her mom that paid this. I really felt bad. And mom, if you're watching this, I really feel really sorry for this. I didn't intend this would be like this with your daughter. I respect you a lot. And her mom, guys, can I get likes for this video, please? Yeah, those likes are really important to push my channel. I work so hard. And imagine I've been spending 1 hour talking and we only have 200 likes. Please hit that like for me giving you this information just to support me, and also, I'm not okay anymore. I was traveling with my girlfriend for 1 year and all of a sudden she's gone. Many stories are happening around here. Yeah, please, we are more than 1,200, close to 300 people watching. Please, let's get 1,000 likes like in a second, man. Just 1,000 likes. Just hit that like button. Just smash it. I'm a strong guy. I'm a strong guy. I'm not a weak guy. I'm resilient. I'm used to hardship. I'm used to all sorts of life. So that really helps me a lot, and it keeps me strong every day. And yeah, it's sad actually. It's sad. It's really sad, and I felt really sad for Bo's mom for paying all this money, 1,000. Say let's say 1,000 maybe, and Bo had to book her room and everything. So it was really sad, man. It was it's sad for me because I feel her pain, you know, I feel her pain because from all of a sudden, your daughter is crying so far away in Africa, saying, Mom, maybe I am in danger, please save me, pay this money, and she had to fix everything. Maybe she asked this money. And imagine we had this plan where Bo was going home under our initial plan where her mom was never involved. So I feel bad because her mom will be like, maybe that African guy took my daughter and mistreated her very far away from her, you know, things like that. I feel bad. And I think maybe her mom will watch this video. Mom, I'm really sorry for what, I don't know how to say sorry in Thai, but she was very supportive. Bo's mom has always been supportive in our relationship. Actually, her entire family has been very, very supportive. She's always sharing her. Even she follows us on Instagram. She recently opened Instagram just to support what we do. Man, can we get 1,000 likes, please? 1,000 likes, yes, 1,000 likes. At least 1,000 likes before I end this story. Those likes really help my channel to grow because YouTube suggests my videos. Please hit that like button. We have 1,200 people watching and just that 1,000 likes. Let's do it, man. In the next maybe 2 minutes, let me have some water. Please hit that like button, my people. Oh man, I've been talking and talking and talking and talking. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit that like button, please. And also follow me on Instagram. Okay, follow me on Instagram. Support your boy, man. I think this is one of my lowest moments, but the lowest was when I was deported from Hong Kong. But also this because it's more emotional, you know, you attach to this person, you sacrifice a lot to them. But yeah, thank you, my brother Albert Mulwa. You've always supported me, my brother. Please, let's get 1,000, man. We have 1,200, 300 people watching, man. Let's get 1,000 likes. We don't need 200 likes. Let's just get 1,000 likes, people. Let's go, man. Let's go. Come on, hit that like button. Come on, hit that like button. Come on, let's go, man. Let's go. It's important because it helps my channel to grow, and it's end year. Give me that like for goodbye Marwa 2020. It's been a tough year for both of us. But you see, I'm always resilient. Even if there's COVID, I'm always traveling. I'm always pushing the man. I'm running away from poverty, man. I'm running away from poverty. I'm chasing my dreams, you know, in a very aggressive and, you know, I'm like going, man. You know, I'm like a wave. I don't want to be stopped by anything, you know. But that does not mean I'm selfish. Like I don't care about other people, but it means I'm staying focused and focused and focused and focused. Please hit that like button, man. I think maybe it's important, man. Just hit it, man. It's important. It's important. Hit that like. Thank you, my brother, for sending me. I think that's Australian dollar. Ian, muy obrigado. Muy obrigado. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Yeah, 1,000 likes, man. We are 1,200 people on the chat. Okay, so as we keep waiting, let me keep continuing with the story. So Bo tells me she has booked her flight to Thailand and her mom had to pay $1,600. Even I think more than that, you know. So me, I felt sorry for her mom because impulsively she had to do that just in case to like save. And thank you, says, for donating $5. What happened to Bo is the story I'm telling. So we ended up agreeing like, okay, Bo, I know you are going to your home. It's okay, no worries. So do you still want this relationship? So Bo says she already told her friends, like she's done with me. And for that reason, she doesn't want to be in this relationship. So I asked her, is it about you or is it about your friends? So she said it's like she had a thought about it and she said it's about her. But anyway, you know, relationship are two ways. You can't only say I love you and the other person does not say I love you. Or you can't just sacrifice too much from your side and the other person does not sacrifice too much. But one thing I will still conclude is Bo said, like, I don't listen to her. That's what and she says this has been the problem since the first day I met her. Since day one, that our major problem in our relationship is that I don't listen to her. And for me, for my side, it's not like I don't listen to her. Is that I just disagree with some things that she asks me to do. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that because For me, I don't feel comfortable doing it. It's the same way if I told her to do something that she doesn't want to do. And it's not about actually money. It's about impulsive decisions. And another thing was, and one thing that I really didn't like is, me and Bo, we are always a team. That's how I always see it. We're always a couple. Like, we always have to hold each other's hand. Let's say I'm down, I have to pull her hand and something like that. But for her, I always feel like at some point she leaves me right there, me thinking we are together, and she's already planning something else. Like for this case, she was already planning with her embassy in terms of how she will go home without me knowing. She only mentioned it casually. So that thing like really hurt me, because I'm like, why would you plan with your embassy how to go home? And I've not said you're not going home. I've not said I'm not gonna support you. Why would you plan that with your embassy in my back? And all you have to present is pay, you know? And not just pay, is a lot of money, like $2,000 impulsively, you know? And the plan is, let's go back to Kenya where I'm able to withdraw money and put it in this card, this other card, which I'm able to buy things online and to book your flight, and you go home. And nobody has said you're not going home. And another thing is, Bo didn't want to wait. She didn't want to be patient about that. She didn't want to be patient. And I'd explained to her, look, mom, right now we are in Mozambique. We are stuck here. Let us first try to leave this country. Once we leave Mozambique, at least we are one step ahead. We have already this problem. Let's solve this, and once we finish this problem, we solve the next problem of you going home. Actually, it was not a problem. I didn't see it as a problem, but for her, she saw it as a big deal. So to cut the story short, is that day when we met with Bo for lunch and we talked, and she told me she doesn't regret what she did, and she doesn't want to be in this relationship anymore. And she felt nice after that attack. She attacked me. Like, she felt good. She felt relieved, okay? So I was like, okay, fine, no worries. If I played it cool, you know, I played it cool. I really played it cool, like a gentleman, but not like a desperate guy. Just, you understand, you have to understand these dynamics. This is a guy who took a girl from her home, very far away in Asia, and now they are in a foreign country where everybody does not even speak the language of that country. I don't speak Portuguese. She doesn't speak Portuguese. And we're in this street. So I had to calm down until I make sure like she goes home safe. Like, that was my aim. So we ended up agreeing like Bo and me will go home. Okay. And in my house now, because now she had her own room. So we decided like, hey, let's just go home. Let's chill. Let's calm. We've always, and she's like, can I trust you to go with you to your house? And I was like, girl, you've been traveling with me for a whole year. You can't just trust me for one night just because we had a fight. So we went to my house. We stayed there one night, also the following night, until then the following day we went, I picked my result. My results were negative, so I was able to fly on the 29th of December 2020. That was 2 days ago, depending on the time you're watching this video. So yeah, so me, I flew coming to Tanzania, and Bo yesterday, or on the 30th of December, she flew to Thailand. Okay, so as I speak right now, I think either she has arrived in Thailand or she's close to arriving in Thailand. Yes, as you watch this video, because it's a live stream. So depending on, please, can I get those likes, man? Hit that like button, man. I've been talking for 1 hour. At least show me some love, man. Show me some love for the end year. 2020 has been a crazy year. I've been uploading videos back to back, man. Just appreciate my effort for with that just like button. And if you're that guy, you've never subscribed to my channel, man, just show me some love. You know, I didn't want to use this situation to create like attention to my channel. I'm a hardworking guy. I don't believe in, they call it kiki in this side. Kiki is when you, oh, a cloud. Yeah. So in Africa, not Africa, in this side of the world, they call it kiki. Okay. But in America and other countries, they call it clouds. I didn't want to chase clouds like on feeling and breaking up and like just to bring people on my channel. I didn't want to use that. That's why I've always been quiet about this issue. And you see, also sometimes you can say something that you didn't want to say because of emotion. So you have to chill and just calm down and process information. Yes, but all in all, well, we are close to 700 likes, man. We are 1,200 people. I still insist we can hit 1,000, man. Click that like button and subscribe to the channel. Yes, so you used to call her mom even when she was naked. Yeah, I call her mom because when I stayed in the Philippines, I stayed there. We were with Bo for like 4 months in the Philippines. Then from there, she left me. Same situation like this. And I kept staying there because of COVID for like 8 months, 8 months. And everybody in the Philippines calls a young girl mom. Like, so if let's say you go to a shop, you say, "Hey mom, can you please give me ABCD?" So that really affected me. Up to today, I still call nearly every girl mom. I just don't. But I still love it. It's a beautiful word. It's something. It's not like saying you, or it's not like saying, it's still a beautiful word. So yes, man, please hit that like button. I feel bad. Somebody says, I feel bad for you concerning your mom, your mother. Please hit that like button. So I talked to my parents. My mom tried saying, please take things slow, talk to her. And so my conclusion is this. My conclusion, because I've been talking now for 1 hour, 20 minutes. Please, I'm waiting for those likes. I'm waiting for that 1,000 likes. Or let me just wait, man. Let's wait. Hit, please, that like button, man. As I take a break. Wow. Smash that like button, man. Smash that like button. It's end here. Give me just an end here like, man. Even if you've never liked my videos, just support your boy Maro. Yeah. I've come from far, man. I've come from far. Every day I always push myself. I know if I don't do it, I'll be playing a victim. And I don't want to play a victim. I just wanna. But it's really sad, like, a whole year, man. I've been traveling with this guy who is Bo. And the thing is, I take care of her in everything. Except when I don't be very petty and start mentioning this and this. Just understand that I take care of her. Like, I'm always a man. Like, I take care of her emotions, her feelings. Yeah, even if sometimes we have problems. The thing is, with Bo, she's more a quiet girl. She's a quiet girl. So most of the time, you don't know what she's thinking, and you may offend her without knowing you've offended her, and she keeps quiet. Then all of a sudden, one day she will just get out of control, and it's gonna be like too late. And that has happened a lot, me and her. But most of the time when it used to happen, I used to give her space. I just used to stay away from her. And because sometimes we stay together too much, 24/7, all over every day. So maybe she needed a break, or she needed something just to be far. Smash that like button, man. I'm still waiting for those likes. Yeah, likes are very important. I'm not getting paid, but even appreciate me for taking 1 hour and 22 minutes to explain you this part of the story. Yes, I know maybe I could be your favorite celebrity out there, or I could be your favorite inspiration, and you want to know, oh, what's happened to my boy Maro, man, or to our beautiful couple, or what happened to Bo. One thing I want to say is there are many haters who really don't want success, maybe, or they just hate success, or they fear success. Other people fear success. When they see you being successful, they start trembling and feeling like, whoa, they feel very uncomfortable. So they've been all over trying to say Maro is controlling, Maro is that, Maro is this. Traveling is not an easy thing, especially when you're traveling with somebody else. Even if it's your wife, even your kid, it's not an easy thing. You have to be very calm to each other. Sometimes you have to compromise situations. Sometimes you have to take a bus for 18 hours to reach your destination because you missed your flight. Or sometimes it's just like today we just arrived in our destination and it's late. We can't eat because all restaurants are closed. So we have to sleep hungry and wake up tomorrow and find something in the neighborhood. Sometimes it's just to be very careful around maybe where you are. You may be like, so it's all about that. So travel, and you have to differentiate us. we are not, or we were not vacationers. You know, vacationer, you go for a week and have fun and just swim and chill and sleep and eat and go back to work. This is what we do every single day. Every single day. Every single. So yeah, but at the same time, there are beautiful moments, man. We go to places, we meet nice people, our subscribers, you guys out there, we meet you sometimes in the streets, we share photos. You guys feel sometimes it's really like nice. You welcome us sometimes in your homesteads. It's an amazing adventure. Every day we are in different cultures. Yeah, yeah. So I think I've really thank you for those likes, man. We are close to 800. Let's go, man. I want to see 1,000, man. I want to see 1,000 before I leave here. I know we can hit 1,000, man. Let's see if we can hit 1,000, man. Let's see if we can do that, man. As a team, okay? For your boy Maro, man. So I don't know if I'm single. I don't know if it's complicated. I don't know if I'm separated. I'm right there. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if I'm single, separated, or complicated. But what I've said is I'll give it the next 3 months, okay? That's from January. Right now, I know until Bo arrives home, that's when I'll start saying. I'll give it the next 3 months to see if we can work out things, me and Bo, so that at least we just don't jump. One thing I love about Bo, or I still like appreciate, Bo is very honest girl in terms of but when I say honest, it means in terms of finances, like in terms of money. That's one thing that lady shocked me with. Yeah. Let's say we would plan something and our budget is like, let's say 500, and Bo is the person to purchase those stuff. If there is even 2 cents which is left, Bo will come and say, hey, there's 2 cents here which was left. That's one thing that really shocked me about Bo. She's like super honest in terms of finances. I really love that girl, like in terms of uh, her honesty, top notch. I don't think I've ever found a woman who is as honest as her. And number two is Bo. Bo is fun. Bo, she's really nice, fun to be around with, except when she just blows up. You know, she blows up and everything changes. And also, Bo is a very strong woman. She's resilient. She has a spirit of my spirit, you know. You've seen them, you've seen the videos where, like in Cambodia, go watch my videos of Cambodia. You'll see what I'm talking about, especially when I was denied entry. And Bo was given entry, but she said, you know what, I'm not going if you're not going. So she's an amazing woman, you know. It's the same thing with many human beings. You can't find 100% a nice girl or 100% a nice guy. There's always something that you don't like about them. But I think the thing is you learn to live with it. I think that's what it should be. It should be like you try to learn. And me, what I always say is the only thing that can maybe separate me with a girl is when I don't feel her. I don't feel connected, like maybe sexually or emotionally, and maybe like I'm having another girl somewhere there. That should be the only thing that should make people break up. But just misunderstandings here and there, I think we should be able to sit down and fix them, you know. Another thing is I don't condone physical violence, you know, like attacking people physically. I don't really condone it. So that's one thing I totally disagree with Bo, because she still says she doesn't regret what she did. So I still disagree, strongly disagree with that. What else should I say? Maybe, yeah. So I don't know. The funny thing is, Bo went to our Facebook and said she's single. So maybe it's because she was acting under emotional pressure, you know, or something like that. So I'll still give her some time and see how things go. Okay, like in the next 3 months, starting this new year. Yeah, yeah, I'm not ready to date. She told me I could talk to any girl I want. And the funny thing also is some girls have been hitting me up like, hey, yo, Marwa, what's happening? But I wonder their motives. And also being in public eye is crazy. Ah, man. Yeah, and also I'm afraid dating another girl right now because not, I mean, I don't mean right now, but I mean in the near future. Because now girls will, maybe some girls will like me because I'm this YouTube guy and I'm this guy who travels the world. I would choose Bo to, I would choose Bo because she's still an amazing girl. She's resilient too, very resilient. I like that spirit. She's a fighter, you know. She's a fighter, yeah. I mean, sometimes we sleep in tents, she's okay. Sometimes we sleep in five-star hotels. Sometimes we go to restaurants where they are cooking pork and I don't eat pork and she has to sacrifice for me. She'd say, because she eats pork, but she says, because your food is not here, I don't eat in this restaurant. Because so she's a great woman, you know. She's a great woman. Yeah, she's a great woman. Boy is a great woman. I can't deny that. I've known her for a whole year. I don't think there's, okay, maybe there could be, but she's a great woman on my own terms, you know. Yeah, she's a great woman. Thank you. We are 800 likes, man. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. As I take your questions, man. So I want to take your questions in the next maybe 15 minutes, and we shall be ending the live stream. And also, I want to wish you a very happy new year today. Maybe somewhere else, it's not here, it's 2020, but I'm still calling it happy new year, man. 2020 has been so crazy. Videos from Tanzania will be coming out, but before that, uh, let me read your comments. Okay, let me read your comments. Bo, if you are watching, no, I think she's not watching, she's traveling right now. Yes, yes, please, let me read your comments. I don't know. I wanna please give me a like, man. Give me a like. Give me a like. Let's hit 1,000 likes, man. I've been talking for a whole 1 hour, 30 minutes, man. It's like a lecture in the university. And it's damn hot here in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. See, that thing is flying very fast. Yeah. Oh man. Let me turn it off a little bit. Yeah, please, I want to read your comments. Please hit that like button. Let's get 1,000 likes before I leave this live stream. And for those guys who will come later watching this, please just and now I wanna be reading your questions. Okay. We're at 8:55. Let's go, man. We're actually 1,100. Let me read your questions. Maybe there's something I need. Somebody says, go to Brazil and you'll find a beautiful girlfriend. Right now, I just want to chill, man. You know, I just want to chill and see. I'm going home very soon after Tanzania. So, yeah, if Bo says she's single, I wonder who her next prey is. Marwa, you need to ask God if Bo is the right woman for you. All right, man, I'll be praying actually for that. You know, another thing is when you're kind of celebrity, you really don't know what women want from you. Some women just want to travel and just enjoy, you know, that's that lifestyle, you know. Some women just want to be there just for the likes and to get famous, you know. You know, when you are like this public figure, so you don't know actually what like a girl wants. And one thing is, and I've never dated a girl using social media, like, hey, you know, I'm that guy from YouTube, or I'm that guy with this number of followers on Instagram. I've never used that. Actually, they come to discover like after 1 week. I always tell people maybe I'm a worker somewhere, you know. Mara, did you give 2,000 to Bo's mom? So I plan to do that. I plan to do that somewhere in February when I'm home. Yeah, I'm going home. I'm going home. I'm not at home, so you guys you have to understand. And they spent 1,600. Yeah, I'll pay it back to her mom because I don't still feel okay because it was my responsibility to take care of my girlfriend till I see her home. The funny thing is, Bo left her clothes in my home, and maybe she may come back. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. One thing I just don't like about Bo the most is one, she plans things behind my back, especially like going home and she has to talk with her embassy without involving me. And then she has to ask me to pay, right? Like, you know, like she can wake up one day and just force things on me and like she wants those things done like that. That's one thing I really don't like about Bo. And maybe another thing I don't like about Bo is I wish she could just chill, you know. Me, I take life easy. Bo is really sensitive. She admits it a lot. She admits it like I'm really sensitive. She knows she is sensitive. So sometimes I tell her, Mom, you know you're sensitive. Then why would you not just chill when you hit those moments? You know, you already know where the problem could be. Why don't you chill when you feel like, hey, things are not going the way maybe I expect? Yes. So yeah. What else I don't like about Bo? Just her reactions when we have problems, you know. I think like they explode, like boom, when they get out of control. Yeah, I think that's the only thing. Yeah. Anything else, she's beautiful, she's amazing. She's not like gold digger and these crazy people like coming to look. Yeah. We've had arguments here and there. Sometimes maybe I push her a lot, a little bit. Like for example, I'm always telling her, hey, upload, make a video for your channel, do something like this. And sometimes she doesn't like when I say that. But me, I'm like, Mom, you know, you need to make money on your own so that, you know, I always empower people. You guys can see from my sister. My sister now, she's blowing up on YouTube. Shout out to my sister, D Mwango. Yeah, you know, I inspire people because I know I don't want to be that boss. I don't want to be like the guy who has the money or the guy who does, like if I'm not there, things don't run away. Who says that? You know, I want to create a system. Okay, so let me read your questions. Man, come on, give me 1,000 likes, man. What's wrong with these people? Man, come on, man. Even at the end of the year, just that one like to close the chapter of 2020, man. Even after spending 1 hour, 36 minutes trying to explain, man, I can just get 1,000 likes, man. Honestly, bro. And we already have over 1,000 plus people watching. Yes, only 100. Come on, man. Come on, man. Even I feel my headache. You see, actually, I'm sweating because I'm in Dar es Salaam. See, it's very hot here. Very, very hot. So somebody says, food dweller says, be careful with her aggressive. You might retaliate one day and get you into trouble. God give you a better one. Yeah, that's one thing also I'm also scared. You know, when somebody is you know, naturally you know, you can naturally you can when somebody is trying to hit you, even your reflex can, you know. So I don't accept or I don't entertain when people are physically like, you know, when physically attack you or they attack themselves. It's not something good. People should learn how to control it. Let's get 1,000 likes, man. We are very close. Oh, we are super close, man. Come on. Okay, let me read your questions. Yeah, they exploit like that, Mara. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. You see, that's one thing I don't like, man. Yeah. So I'm not I'm still believing maybe things will work out. But if they don't work out, I think I'll still keep doing my thing. You know, before I met Bo, I was still doing my thing. You know, maybe those people who just found this channel when I was with Bo. The thing is, Bo found me with this channel with over 100,000 plus subscribers. And you know, the hardest time growing an audience is from zero to that point. So, and I've always worked hard. I've always been successful in no matter in what environments I am in, chaotic environment, dangerous environment, very chill moment. And I want to thank everybody for always supporting me. Yes. She is not remorseful. Forget about her and move on. Tell her to seek medical help. That's the thing that really shocked me. She's not remorsive. She told me, if on my face, I don't regret. And she told me, actually, I feel relieved. That means she could do it. That's really like crazy. Yeah. You know. And you see, sometimes you don't have to be that guy like who looks desperate, like you, the one who really wants this relationship, and the other one does not really want. But you know, I don't want to talk that much. Maybe she was still reacting with emotions and stuff. So as a man, I'll just try to calm down and just study the weather, you know, and see how it goes. Yeah. Oops, sorry, did not proofread. I don't know what you mean. Okay, Alec, Alexandra says, where are you celebrating countdown? I'm in Tanzania. Yes. Hapa niko Tanzania. That's Swahili. So in Tanzania, people speak Swahili. Videos from Tanzania will be coming from probably tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just taking. Yeah. Please, guys, that means she's done with you. Move on, Marwa. Yeah, she told me that also. She told me she's done with me. And she even, we had like relationship tag on Facebook. Like Frederick Marwa is in a relationship with this. She went and removed it. And she said, single. So, yeah, man, I think I don't know. But somebody says, still give her time. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't want to be that guy jumping from one thing to another like that. And, one thing is maybe when she goes home and she meets her mom and they talk, maybe she needs a motherly advice. And I feel sad for her mom. But at the same time, me, I did my best, man. Look, I had paid a flight from Mozambique to Tanzania, two of us, $1,000. And she didn't take that flight. I was flying and the seat was empty next to me. And all this time I was looking at the seat, I'm like, Bo would be here right now. She left her bag home, all the presents we've been buying in Kenya. So I just wish even if she wanted to leave, she would just have waited, because I feel she gave her mom too much pressure, like getting all this money. And, maybe she didn't have that money. And so, and that's one thing I really don't like about her. She makes plans without me, and we are a team, we are a team. But you see, now maybe she wanted cash present. That's a maybe. You see, you're using the word maybes, and you can't read. You can't read people's mind. I'm still reading. You need to deposit 1,000 every month for her account. I don't know what that means, but you have to understand, traveling is not cheap, my brother. Traveling two people, not cheap, not cheap. But I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to tell you. Yes. Red flag, Marwa. Move on. Okay, I've read that. Just cry out. If there's something I feel so sad is about her mom paying all that money, and also Bo putting her family in the situation that she does. And also I feel sad, like maybe if it will end here, this is how it ends. It's a sad story. Please, I need 50 likes, and that will be the end of the live stream. I'm still reading your comments. Marwa, it could be a test. I don't know what that means. 60 likes, go people. Yes, please, guys, man. Don't be mean. Don't be mean. Just be grateful. Just be grateful. Let's usher in 2020 with a good like at I Am Mara YouTube channel. I've talked for 1 hour, 42 minutes. Don't move on, Marwa. Fix your issues with both first. If it doesn't work, leave. And actually, that's what I am thinking of. That's what I'm saying. For the next 3 months, I'll see if things work out. For the next 3 months. If they don't work out, that is it. Okay. Why is she not paying? That's because I told her I'm going to pay all her expenses when we are traveling. Okay. So, like, it's on me. And the thing is, I'm not a selfish guy, I'm not a selfish guy. And also, I understand the background of war more than maybe many of you. So that's why. Smash that like button, man, so that we can end the live stream in a good note. I'm trying to read your comments. I'm a Nigerian living in Japan, Marwa. If any Asian girl said she's not interested in a relationship anymore, just move on, because Asian, when they speak, no going back. Move on, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Thank you for your comments. I'm getting your feedback. Just pray to God and believe in God. Everything will be okay. Yes. The only thing I'm so surprised with Bo is, like, she's very confident with the act she did. Maybe it was her getaway, the way to exit a relationship, Or maybe she was in Africa and she said, maybe this is not my place anymore. This is not where I want to raise my kids or be associated with. And she was like, I want to go home. And she looked for, so those are maybes. I'm not saying that is, it is, because I know maybe some people will take this video and put on their blogs and this and that. I'm saying maybe, please, I'm insisting on that. Or maybe something else. Maybe she has plan B, you know, which I didn't have. I want to give a shout out to a brother here who sent me $5. Zola Benya says, I've been on your channel for a while. I like your girlfriend, but I do miss your dating and solo travel videos. You'll be fine. You know, now the channel has evolved, and I liked it this way because it's more for everybody. Anybody can watch, women can watch my channel, because long time ago, many people associated me as a young guy, and many of my followers were just young guys. So, and I was a single guy, I could do whatever I did, but you know, when I was in a relationship, things changed. But let's see how things stand. Please, I want 1,000 likes, man. Let's go, man. Come on, my people, man. Just, man. Wow. How many times, man? Come on, bro. Just give your boy Maro a like, man. Even for just talking for 1 hour, 45 minutes. And if you're joining this in the middle of a conversation, please go back to the live stream and watch it entirely. Yes, let's go, man. Let's hit that 1,000, man. Just 25 more. Yeah, man, let's go. I'm seeing 20 more. Come on. Let's go, man. For those people who believe 2021 will be successful year for us, hit that like button, man. Thank you. 9 more. Let's go. Boop. I'm waiting for it to change. Oh, the next change. 1, 2. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3. Go. Oh, it's 9. Oh man, I might be laughing, but you know, I've been through hell this a couple of days. I'm just a strong guy. I know if I was just a weakling here and there, emotionally and physically, I may even have disappeared from YouTube. Thank you so much for 1,000 likes. That means a lot to me. It's like my present here. And also thank you for all those guys who donated to the YouTube channel today. That was 2020 stories. I'm not making this video for clout. I'm not that type of guy. I don't chase clout or this for. I work hard. I believe in working hard. I started alone, a journey in 2016 on this YouTube channel, and nobody believed in me, and it's up to here, man. So, boy, if you're watching this, man, you're still a great woman. You just take your time, think of it in the next 3 months. If you feel you're not comfortable with this relationship anymore, it's still okay, mom. You can call it quit, and I'll be a free guy, maybe to be in the field. I'm a young guy. I can still look for another girlfriend, maybe. You're a young girl too. You can find a date. Yeah, but all the time, I've always told Bo, please focus on the positive things we did together. Focus on the good memories. Focus on those flights we took together. Focus on the beautiful things we did. Focus on the people we met in the street, the people we gave money in the street to feed them. Focus on the good things. Focus on how you went to my village and you're excited to dig potatoes and cook at Mama George's place. You know, focus on those good things. You know, that's one thing I wonder with people. Many people focus on small bad things which spoil everything. I never look back. I'm always focusing on the good things. Even when I look at Bo, I look at the beautiful moments. I look at the beautiful traits that she has, or characteristics, you know. Even if she has this bad stuff, I always like try to say, hey, let's see if we can talk about it and fix it, you know. Yes. And also, fights does not solve anything. I think solving problems is sitting down and agreeing and chilling, you know, and take life easy, man. If you are stuck somewhere in a country, just leave, man. You know, just chill. Maybe there's a purpose why you should be there and not in another place. And that's how I always believe. But the thing is, I'm a hardcore traveler. I've been traveling for 3 years in 38 countries, non-stop. You know, non-stop. Maybe somebody else can't do that. Or maybe I should look for a travel girlfriend. I don't know. I'm so confused, but let me talk about this after 3 months. I want to say thank you so much, guys. It's been an amazing year. All my subscribers, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you so much. She actually tell you why she is upset. Yeah, she said why she's upset. I've already explained in the video. Just go back. You lose 3 months. 3 months is good. Yeah. End the video now, Maro. Thank you so much. I'll be ending it right there from you. Bye-bye. And let me read one from Catherine. Catherine says, some Asian women tend to be very submissive at first. Then when they get comfortable, they move on and leave you stranded. Somebody says, I just want to read good comments also. Thank you and Happy New Year. Thank you so much. American Boy says, Colombia. Thank you so much. Yeah, I plan to go to Colombia maybe next year. Esther Irungu says, D. Marwa, hi. Oh, thank you so much, Esther. Habari yako. I don't know if you are Simp Marwa. I don't know what Simp Marwa means, but those are haters. They are very afraid of my success. Well, it's very normal for a backward mind, you know, to be afraid of success. Man up, bro. Move on. Wait. Okay. Okay. Travel with D. D is my sister, so I don't know what you mean by that. Maybe you want like a, but it's good. She does her own thing. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your time. I want to say bye, and I think I've answered your questions. Please go follow me on my Instagram. It's very important. If anything else, I will never talk about this thing anymore here, maybe on my Instagram. So just follow me on Instagram just in case. I want to give a very special shout out to all my subscribers and all my moderators, my brother Junior from Jamaica, currently in the US. Thank you so much, my brother. You've always been there for me. Amazing guy. I want to meet you one day, my brother. Thank you all those guys who donated. Thank you for your time. I'm humble and it's a pleasure having you as my subscribers. And not just, I always meet subscribers, so there's a probability we could meet one day. And yeah, thank you. Let me end this now. I think it's too much. Bye guys. Bye. Follow me on Instagram. Please go right now and follow me on Instagram. Bye from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania.